Hi, Happee Knitters. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And we are a podcast mainly about knitting with a little other stuff sprinkled in here and there from time to time. We live right outside of Dallas, Texas, because we've got a few new viewers, so I just want to give you a little bit of background. So we're right outside of Dallas, Texas. I live with my husband, Jordan, who is 13, Dante, who is 16, and my 4-year-old daughter, Alexis. So if you had not noticed, we're back in we're back in an old location. It may look a little new, but we're back in my craft room, or my newly created craft room. So Jordan wanted to podcast in here, so yeah, we're just kind of doing a little something different. I'm still working on the craft room, is why we haven't podcasted in here lately, but it is the room that we're going to start podcasting in, hopefully in 2019. But we are getting ready to go through a remodel, so you guys pray for us. Those that have gone through remodels, I've never been through one, but I've heard quite a few nightmares, so let's hope that ours goes seamless. Let's cross our fingers. And behind me is a lovely wreath done by my friend Rosalind, who is getting ready to put up an Etsy shop. She is thebomb.com when it comes to making wreaths. So she is going to soon be opening an Etsy shop, and I'm going to feature more of her wreaths. As soon as she gets it up, I'll give you guys that information. But this is just an example of the type of work that she does. I mean, she's brilliant. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started, because we got a little bit of content to talk about today. Mainly we're going to talk about the prizes for the 12 days of Christmas KAL. They're phenomenal. I hope they're phenomenal. Yeah, so we'll get to that in just a moment. So we're going to start off real quick with the Knit Crate membership subscription, which I do every podcast. I am an ambassador. I am an ambassador to Knit Crate, and so they send me beautiful yarns each month that I showcase to you guys on the channel. The Knit Crate subscription, if you want to join, is $24.99 a month. They give you enough yarn to either knit the pattern that is included or crochet the patterns that are included. I'm also a member of their sock club, and I believe that might be $19.99 a month. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll leave all the information below for you. And if you use the affiliate link that I have listed below, I do receive a small commission, so I'm upfront and honest with you guys about that. And also, if you are new to Knit Crate, on your first order of the $24.99 a month subscription, you can get 20% off using the Happee20 code that's up top. Said a mouthful. Wow. So anyway, most of you probably have already seen this. I know Knit Crate had some issues last month shipping out their orders. So we got all of our November orders kind of late. But you guys, let me tell you, I just opened up this order, and I cannot tell you how awesome this yarn is. Look at that. Okay, he's got my owl that he's going to use to cover his face. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I know that you cannot see the stellina in it. Let's see if it'll focus, Jordan. There we go. I know you can't see the stellina in it. I wonder why it's still trying to focus on your face. Hold on, let me get this out. Okay. I hope you can see the stellina in it. It is absolutely a gorgeous colorway. Look at that, the tonal browns. This is, Jordan, tell them what this is made of.
Like the colorway?
The name of the yarn too.
Uru yarn, sugared,
sugared worsted.
Sugared?
Yeah. Oh, maybe because...
sugar?
No, it's not. No, it's not technically sugar. So maybe they're just talking about the stellina because it looks like it's sugared. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead.
70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% stellina. 219 yards, which is 100 grams.
Okay, so in this November membership, they of course have these new.
No, that doesn't work anymore.
No, it doesn't. because you're facing. Okay, they have these new catalog books that they have out now, and this one is absolutely gorgeous, and it has all of your patterns in it for the knit and the crochet patterns. They have done just an awesome job with these new catalogs. Look at that. And then they've got a mitt pattern in here.
Wow.
Yeah. A knit pattern. And let's see. Oh my God, these are all just gorgeous. Look at the colors that you can get this month. Just outstanding. Let me see if I can find the crocheted ones. Let me see. Oh, look at this sock on the last of the. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I'm trying to find the crocheted patterns in here. Oh, okay. This is a crochet. That I showed you earlier was a crocheted pattern. So anyway, if you guys are interested in Knit Crate, please check them out. I'm going to also show you real quick the yarn subscription, which is kind of funny because it's almost in the same colorway as the gilded one that Jordan just showed you or talked about. So look at this, y'all. And I believe that you can see, look at that. You can see the stellina in that. The sparkle. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. This is, what is it? How do you say that?
Uru.
Uru. And it is in the colorway Amber, and it is 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% stellina, and you get 399 yards. I'm telling you guys, November. Oh, look at you. Did you know that? Did you just read it?
I read it.
Okay, you're not that smart then. This, I'm telling you guys, you can see the sparkle in these socks. I just love it. Anyway, that's awesome. So, with that being said, that is a Knit Crate subscription. So, real briefly, I want to thank you guys for your comments about leaving a review on Etsy for the situation that I had in the last podcast. And I actually went back to leave an open and honest review. And actually, apparently, once you close a case, or once Etsy closes a case, you cannot leave a review. So unfortunately, I could not leave a review, but I am appreciative of you guys letting me know your thoughts and comments on the situation. And I know going forward, I'm going to be honest about any mishaps that may happen with any purchases that I make on Etsy. So you guys are awesome and you rock. Okay, now I want to tell you what happened to me a couple days ago. It's been kind of cool here in the Dallas area, and of course it's time to break out the knitted socks, right? And
I remember this.
Yeah. So I had 3 socks that I had packaged, and they were basically sitting in my bedroom on the floor after I had knit them. And I went to put on these socks 3 socks 3 different days in a row, and all of them had holes in them. And you want to know why? I'm going to insert a picture of what I have in my house right up here.
Cool.
Silver fish.
Yeah, but they're not fish.
Those little pesky devils, let me tell you, they are the bane of my existence. And we don't have a lot of them, but it only takes one of those. We see them every once in a while, but it only takes one of those critters to cause damage in your yarn. So after I came down off the ceiling, I repaired all the socks. One of them wasn't so bad. 2 of them had to have minor surgery, but they are recovering nicely. So, moral of the story is, I knew that I had them, and I see them every once in a while, and they're little nocturnal creatures, right? So, but up here in my craft room, now this is funny. Up here in my craft room, I have sachet wooden sachets. These little things, I got these from, I want to say I got them from the Container Store. I may have even got them from Walmart. I'm not 100% sure. But I've got these situated around my my yarn cubby holes so that they don't like the smell of cedar. They don't like the smell of lavender. So grab me that that spray, Jordan, that cedar spray, lavender cedar spray. And so,
it is from the Container Store.
Yeah, it is so these probably did come from the Container Store. I'm not sure. So from time to time, when these get weak in smell, I will go and spray with this. I will go and spray my sachets with. I don't know if you can, if it's in. With this cedar lavender spray, and I just give these a little, and I put them down on the floor all around there to keep those little pesky critters from eating my yarn. So apparently I need to do the same thing in my bedroom. My bedroom is right next to my bathroom, and I know that they like water and darkness and stuff. So every once in a while I'll see them. And I'm telling you, and then I also have some stuff, I can't pronounce the name of it. It's Diatomaceous earth or whatever. It's a food grade material. And I'll link all this information below if you guys are also suffering from the same thing. And basically you sprinkle it on the floor and they will eat this food grade. It's safe for dogs, it's safe for pets, it's safe for even humans, because like I said, it's food grade, but it's ground up enough that where they'll ingest it and it basically tears up their insides and they die.
That sounds cruel.
Do you know how long it took me to knit those socks? I don't know of any value they have. They don't eat other bugs. They just eat.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I don't know they're productive members of society. So anyway, so I know what to do to get rid of them. I just didn't do any of that stuff in my bedroom or bathroom because I was more worried about my yarn up here. So trust and believe that I'm taking the appropriate measures to make sure that they die. They go away. So I want to know.
Question of the day.
The question of the day is, how do you guys protect your yarn, or how do you guys protect your knitted socks? Do you leave them in? Do you have them in cedar drawers? Do you put them in plastic bags, or do you not have any bug problems? So you guys let me know what you do to keep your little pesky critters, whether they're moths, silverfish.
Oh, yeah, moths do eat.
Moths do eat, and that was not. Those are for sure 100% were not moths. Okay, so let me know how you guys protect your knitted socks and your yarn. Now up here I do have all of my yarn, all of my natural yarn, wool yarn in Ziploc bags. Now all of my acrylic yarn is out and about because they don't really care for acrylic. Go figure. Ha ha ha. Okay, so let's talk about the 12 days of Christmas KAL. That's your cue.
That's my cue, yeah.
That's your cue. Cue the Christmas music. We'll put Christmas music in.
This thing, I never know how to do this. It's a really big hat.
It is a big hat. I'll wait till he gets situated.
I'll leave it like that.
That looks good. Sort of. So anyway, remember guys that I do have the pattern. I don't own this pattern, but the pattern is on my YouTube channel. If you guys want to knit this, it's a quick hat with bulky weight yarn, and you literally can bust this out in a day. Okay, so let's talk about the 12 days of Christmas KAL. I apologize for not podcasting before this because I kind of had wanted to give you guys a little bit of boost and encouragement along the way, but you know, I'm not going to even tell you. Life gets in the way. But we have until the 13th, which is 4 days from now, for you guys to finish up your KAL. And if you haven't started, you can finish something in 4 days because we only need 50 grams of yarn in order for you guys to participate.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Right? Hint, hint. Because you get... No. Okay, so... that was what. Okay, so if you knit socks or a stocking or a shawl, you get an extra entry into the KAL, and you can knit or crochet more than one item in order to up your chances of winning. So after the 13th, we will draw the prizes, and for the next 12 days, we will announce a winner every single day. So you guys stay tuned for those quick clips that will be coming to you to find out if you are a winner. So now let's get started on what we have for prizes. I want to say, my goal is to do this every year because I want to give back to you guys, because you guys are always very supportive of me during the year, and this podcast, my sock patterns, you guys always give me love and encouragement, and so this is my way of saying thank you for following us, believing in us, boosting us up, and yeah, it just makes me happy knowing that you guys are supportive of us, right? Great. And since they love some Jordan, anyway. So let me, guys, I'm telling you, this is going to be, I hope you guys are going to enjoy the wonderful prizes that we have available. I'm going to start with the donated prizes, which unfortunately, or fortunately, hold on, are at the bottom. So let me start with these first, and then we'll go through what else I have for the KAL. Okay, so you guys have heard me talk about Mitchell's Creations before on this podcast. I love Terra. And I don't say this just to be saying this. If I don't like a person's yarns or anything, then you're probably not going to hear me. I'm not going to talk bad about them, but you probably won't see multiple purchases from me from those particular people. But if you see multiple purchases, then you know that I'm down for the cause, right? So Terra with Mitchell's Creations, she has donated a skein of yarn for this KAL, and I'm telling you, she is one of my favorites. She has donated a skein of her Christmas cookies. It's pink. Let's see if it'll focus. It's got pinks and turquoise. Look at that end. Turquoise in it. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful skein of yarn. And it is on her lanyard sock base. 4-ply, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards. It's a one of a kind. So one of you lucky winners of the 12 days of Christmas KAL will be going home with this lovely skein of yarn. So I'll put her information in the down bar below so you guys can check out her, not the down bar, across the bottom of the screen, so you can check out her information. And so guys, everybody is going to get a skein of yarn, whether it comes from a donated skein or whether it comes from my knit crate stash that I have been stashing all year long. So if that isn't enough to motivate you to knit or crochet, you need to get on it, okay? So I'm about to fill this table up with stuff. Next up is my other wonderful friend and dyer from Hypnotic Yarn, Cheryl. You guys have seen me show her yarns on this podcast as well, and I have bought several skeins of yarns from her, and I continue to buy skeins of yarn. She has donated three skeins of her yarn for this KAL. And let me show you, I'm going to open them up real quick so you can see them individually. Okay? Right. We have reindeer food. It's kind of a light pale color that's got flecks of greens and reds in it. Beautiful. It is on her Treat Your Feet sock base, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards. And it's her fingering weight. Her fingering weight yarn. And then guys, so she told me I could keep one of these. I love you guys a whole lot because let me tell you, I wanted to keep this skein. I wanted to keep this skein for myself, but I didn't. So probably just gonna go ahead and buy one and let you guys have this one. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, y'all, this is called her Silver and Gold. Okay. Now, it is on her it's on her Treat Your Feet sock base as well. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and it's silver and gold for a reason. It is gorgeous.
That's real.
I'm gonna need for you to move your face. Y'all, it has flecks of gold and silver and just it's, I can't even explain to you how gorgeous this is. Anyway, and last but not least is her DK Plump Merino, 100% superwash merino on 231 yards, and it is peppermint chocolate mocha. And I actually think I already have a hat kit that I bought from her last year in this colorway.
I feel like I've seen that.
I have a hat kit from her. And actually I need to bust that out and actually go ahead and knit it. I need to pull out all of my Christmas yarn to see what I'm going to knit, because I have not knit any Christmas stuff this year. So anyway, once again, check this out. Who doesn't like chocolate peppermint mocha? I personally don't like it, but I like the color.
I don't know what it is.
It's gorgeous. And with that, you're also gonna get she threw in some eucalyptus wash, which is lavender, one that is natural, and a rapture, which is in the jasmine colorway. So some lucky winner will get one skein each, and also some eucalyptus wash. Y'all, I'm telling you.
That's like softener, right? That's like softener. Yeah, because you tried it on the first pair of socks you knitted me.
I am so impressed with the quality of education that he's getting here on this podcast. Can I say that?
Knowledge.
Knowledge is what?
Power.
Power. Okay, so I'm going to run through all of these skeins of yarn. The majority of them, or all of them, are from Knit Crate. My past Knit Crate. I'm giving up my Knit Crate yarn for you guys as well. It's a tough sale. So I'm not going to go through each one of them because we'll be here all day. So I'm just going to show you the colors. Fingering weight. Okay, there's one. These two will go together. These are DK weight, and they are 236 yards each skein. This is a tonal gray, so that's one.
I thought that was two.
It's two, but it's going to be one prize.
So that's two prizes so far.
Two prizes so far. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prizes so far. Yeah. Okay, this is number 6, which is in the colorway Chewy. It's also fingering weight. Okay, that's, what did I say? 6, that's 7, right?
That's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will make 7. Also fingering weight. Why don't you focus for me? Okay, fingering weight.
It's Uru.
Yeah. And check this out. This is
Mirrors.
Fingering weight as well. Check that out. How cool is that? And then we also have, this is...
I really like that.
This is DK weight. Prickling pear. You guys saw that. You've seen all of these, but it's probably been a while. And then we have also another fingering weight, and this is kind of a tonal blues and whites. It doesn't show up that well on the camera, but it's nice. And sorry, that's my phone. And then we have another fingering weight. Love that color.
I like that one too.
I like that one too. So those guys are all the yarns that you will receive. So everybody will get one. I will also throw in some of the packages. These October Knit Crate books that have patterns in them. So that's that. And then let's keep it moving, Jordan. Also, guys, I want to tell you, I went to the
store.
No. That's what you get for trying to read my mind. I went to the post office today, and I had a Secret Santa. Secret Santa. Someone sent me a monetary donation for the podcast, and also sent me some goodies that I'm going to give away for the 12 days of Christmas KAL. So she included a package of stitch holders. So that will be going to someone's home. And she also gifted me a package of bulb stitch markers. You can't really see them. And these little bitty, they're so cute. I'm going to take one out. These sheep charms. Let me see if I can show you this one. Oh, she was so generous. And I don't know who you are, but I know you're watching right now. And I just love you. I love the fact that you thought of me to send these nice, wonderful gifts for the podcast. And it just makes my heart just sing. So here is, let's see if I can show this to you. Let's see if it'll focus. You gonna focus? It's actually probably not going to focus. Anyway, they're just lovely. And so these will also be included in your gift packages for the 12 days of Christmas KAL as well. So let's keep it moving. Okay, shall we? So some of you will receive these digital row counters. These digital row counters, I had some in last year's KAL, and they're the ones that can go on your finger. I don't personally like to put them on my finger. It feels uncomfortable to me. So I just use them as counters in my bags, and it's perfectly fine. So that's that. And then each of you will receive a 6 count of crochet needles. Now, some of you may say, oh, but I don't crochet. These are wonderful for picking up dropped stitches. So you can keep these in your project bags. And that way, if you have a mistake that you need to fix, these are great for that. So I have 12 of those. So each one of you guys will receive one of these in your package. And with that being said, let me move all this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to pause the video for just a second.
Mountain of stuff.
And last but not least, guys, each of you will receive a project bag. Now, I did not sew these project bags, but I did take the time to put the motivational sayings on the front of these bags. And I hope that when you use these bags, whether it's for grocery shopping, for a project, or whatever you guys want to use it for, I want you to get inspiration and draw inspiration from what is printed on the front of these bags. I know that sometimes, stop that. Quit. Really? I know that sometimes during this year, it's not all happy joy for some people. And this time of the year can be depressing for some people. So I just want to motivate you guys going into 2019 and to know that, you know, you're not alone in this world. I truly believe that I was put on this earth to help people, whether it's through my knitting, whether it's through this podcast, or whatever the reason may be. So I just want to spread a little joy during this year. If you need some help, reach out to me. This community is a wonderful, wonderful community, and I know that we embrace those that need help. So anyway, not to make this a sappy podcast, but so I've got these motivational bags that I want to show you guys, and each of them are going to be a different saying. So I've just done 6 of them, so I have 6 more to go. So let me show you. I'm going to stand up so that you can see each of these. The first one is inhale the future, exhale the past. We all kind of get stuck sometimes. I don't know. We all kind of get stuck sometimes, you know, in our past, and you know how that goes. Next up, mistakes are proof that you are trying. You know, none of us are perfect, so let's remember that when we're, you know, even if it's life, if it's a mistake on your knitting, anything. So that's proof that you're trying. Next up, broken crayon still color.
Yeah, that's true.
So basically, don't dwell on the small things. If you can still be helpful to somebody or spread joy in the smallest way, do that, because that's what we all need. Okay? Next. Whoops. Make today ridiculously amazing. How cool is that, right? I might need to turn these into t-shirts. Right?
Yes.
Yes. This one. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Okay? This one. Strive for progress, not perfection. Okay? So I hope you guys are going to love these motivational bags that I have created for you for this KAL. The only thing about these bags that I don't like, that I couldn't find any that were economical. These are not gusseted bags. Gusset. They don't have gusset to them, so they are probably lay a little bit more flatter than I would like. However, you can still use them to put projects in. You can still use them to put books in. You can still use them to put small amounts of groceries in. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy these gifts that I have curated for this KAL, and there may be more gifts between now and when the KAL ends. So guys, get your
grub.
I
don't know, I'm hungry.
Really, get your projects in, because we're not going to extend the deadline on this one. So as of midnight the 13th, the KAL is closed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that was your idea to start it on the 14th. Remember?
Yeah, I'm saying midnight the 13th. Yeah.
Okay. So whips, guys. I would show you these socks, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you anyway. But these are the ones you've seen for the last 3 podcasts. I'm not gonna say anything about them. Just know that I'm making progress. I'm on the heel of my dad's socks. So I'm getting ready to start the decreases. So these will be done here shortly. I didn't finish any of my knitting because in the month of November, we had a craft show at work, which we do every year. And so I had to prepare for that craft show. There were a lot of vendors there that had crochet and knitting. So I actually did not crochet. Stop the bird. I actually did not crochet. I actually did not crochet or anything. I made jalapeno jelly. And it was I was very successful with that. Very successful. So if you guys, I'm telling you, jalapeno jelly is thebomb.com. I actually filmed how I make that on my other channel, my Happy Life channel, which I'll put a link down below. So if you guys want to check out how to make jalapeno jelly, I highly recommend it. And these are my other socks. And I'm almost ready for the heel. And these are the ones that I'm going to put the fish lips kiss heel on. It'll be my first time actually. I knitted during, I took a class in Fort Worth at a local yarn store. And so they taught me how to do the fish lips kiss heel. And I knit one in the class. I haven't knit one since. So these will be the first socks that these will be on. So I'm excited about that. So like I said, you've seen these before several times. So yeah.
No surprise.
No surprise. We're not going to dwell on those. Okay, so I'm putting all this away. Okay, now let's talk about also what I did one weekend in November. Oh, I'm sorry. So let me back up. Hold on, let me back up. I forgot to mention also that Deborah from the Diary of a Physicist Form Gal, she has a podcast on YouTube, wonderful podcast. You guys check her out. I'll put her information below. She has also agreed to donate 2 $10 Ravelry patterns to one of the winners. So that's also in addition to all of the gifts that you just saw. So it's like a gift palooza. So you guys, I have wonderful, wonderful yarny friends, and I consider Deborah to be one of those. So you guys check out her podcast, and I thank you, Deborah, for being so generous and in donating those patterns. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so in November, I went to the East Texas Fiber Festival, which is held in Lindale, Texas, which is literally right outside of my hometown of Tyler. So I could not go, right? Go home, see my parents, and then make a 20-minute trip to Lindale to check out, yarn. Mm-hmm. Did you go with me?
Me?
Just kidding. What? You want to say something? It wasn't memorable that you came with me. I know you came with me because you never let me leave the house without you. Correct. So anyway, he never does. So let me show you what I purchased at this fiber festival. And I saw my friend Diane from Diane Couture on Etsy. I showed you guys last month my Halloween bag that I got from her. And of course, I saw her again at this festival, and I got another yarn owl, which is what she calls these beautifully mastered bags. So this has llamas on it. Llamas. I could not resist the llamas. Okay, look at them. They all have different expressions on their face. They're very colorful. I don't know why this camera's not one to focus today. They're very colorful, and I love that she has a hole for the yarn to come out in if you want to use it, and these wonderful snaps. And the inside is lined. This particular one is lined with a wonderful, colorful interior that makes me happy. It makes me happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So anyway, and it also has this wonderful handle that also has snaps on them that you can either use as a shoulder, or if you double them, you can just hold it in your hand. So these bags are very versatile. I'll leave her information down below as well, but I love Diane. She has a beautiful spirit. You know how you meet people and you just, we could be friends forever. Okay, so that was one purchase. The next purchase is we also saw our friend Carol. Carol is with the Chicken Coop Dye Works. Was at the Chicken Coop's Dye Works booth. She is also local to us here in the Dallas area. She makes wonderful, beautiful color yarn. I also have several of hers as well. So like I said, if I have bought yarn from all these people that I talk about in the past, then you know that they are one of my favorite dyers, and she is no exception. And what I like about her dyeing or her aesthetics is that all of her yarns are named around chickens. Or vegetables, or it's just she has a very earthy tone to her dyeing. There you go. I couldn't say creations. Her craft. So anyway, so with that being said, I want to talk about what I bought from her booth. The first one is going to be, I want y'all to see this. This is on her chicken feet base. So look at the colors of that. Those reds, those yellows, those blues. Come on, guys. Is that not gorgeousness? And like I said, it's on her chicken feet base, and it is called the Dreaming Tree. This one is called the Dreaming Tree.
The Dreaming Tree.
The Dreaming Tree. It's beautiful. Okay. So that's one thing that I had to purchase from her. The other one is on her foghorn. I just love these. Her foghorn base. And it is, okay, this first one, let me go back and tell you. I don't think I have the dimensions on it. But on this one, it is 464 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And it's on her base foghorn. And this is Wakanda. Wakanda. One of our favorite movies.
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther was a bomb.
.com.
So anyway, guys, this is the Wakanda colorway. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, and then Carol shared with us, and I'm gonna link a picture above here. She is selling a kit that comes with a project bag, a pattern, and her yarn, and it's made to order. And it is called The Bird Gets the Worm. Is it worm? Why did I say work? Worm kit. Why did I put on there work?
We'll have to find out.
Yeah, it's the bird. It's the
Bird Gets the Worm.
The Bird Gets the Worm kit. I'm gonna put a picture up for you guys, like I said, so you can see it. The pattern, the shawl is beautiful that you get to knit with this. And let me show you the actual yarn. This is in her feathers base, and it is on the colorway is Yard Bird. So look at that, gorgeous. Look at that. And it is 400 yards, 80% superwash merino, 20% silk. So you guys contact her via, I'll put her information below, but email her if you guys are interested in that kit. I highly recommend it because, like I said, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then the last, I actually have 3 more purchases. So I did a little damage at this festival. So my next one is Savvy Skeins, and that's by Allie. She is also a Texas girl. I've had my eye on this colorway for a very, 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 very long time. This is her rusted wagon wheel on her sensible sock base. Okay, gorgeous. And she was there as well. So this is 430 yards, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and the colors are just very rustic. And I know that is something that I'm going to love to knit with. So I purchased that. And then I saw my girls, Stacy and Penny from the Brazen Stitchery, which is here.
Blazing
Stitchery, which is also local to me here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And Jordan made me. He didn't make me. But of course, this is the Dallas Cowboy colorway that they have come up with. And if you have been watching us for any length of time, you guys know how much we love the Cowboys here in this household. So this is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and yeah. So Jordan will be getting another pair of socks. I wouldn't say soon. You gotta stand in line. But because we gotta knit Carol's socks that you got from the Fiber Fest. Those are next, and then we'll do the Cowboys. Okay. And what I also like about Carol is that she also gives us these sachet. Carol from Coop Chicken.
Are they cedar?
No, I think they're lavender. You don't like the smell of them, but let me tell you something. If you got bugs, this right here gonna take care. Make sure that all your stuff stays.
It works like cedar too.
It works like cedar too. Anything that has a scent to it, most little critters or creatures, they don't really like. Okay. And then last but not least, y'all, is this my text is coming out, is this beautiful shirt that I got. And I know you can't see it from here, but this says love, and these are knitting needles, and the love is made out of yarn balls. How cool is that? I think it's kind of fitting. Anyway, so I got that from So Secret by Melissa Todora. She is at the DFW Fiber Festival every year, but she was also down here at this particular festival as well. So I will leave her information in the box below, but it's very comfortable, and you can just go with it, right? So guys, I know we had a mouthful today with all the prizes from the KAL, etc. But I just want you guys to know how much we love you, how much we have been very happy that you guys have supported us again, like I said, and it's just been a good year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're rounding out the year. And this will probably be our last official podcast for 2018. We will do the giveaways. Yeah, we'll do the giveaways until the 25th of December. And I doubt we probably will podcast at the beginning of the year, because I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off from work during the holidays, but I'm going to probably try to disconnect just a little bit so that I can really, really focus on my family and friends. Not that you guys are not family and friends, because I do consider you guys that, but sometimes you have to unplug a little bit, right? And kind of recharge. So with that being said, I will be checking my emails and all that great stuff. If I have time, I'll still be sewing and putting things in the Etsy shop. So you can check on that as well, because yeah, I have a baby blanket that I still need to do for Alexis's teacher. I'm gonna show you real quick.
A baby blanket.
It's a baby blanket.
Baby.
But these are some of the squares that these are the colors that Alexis picked for her teacher's quilt. She wanted something to be very bright. And so I've got all the squares sewn. I just need to sew them together. So I can't wait to show you guys what the finished
what about the blue
product looks like. I do have blue down on.
I like the blue.
The blue is pretty.
Pretty sure I picked it, didn't I?
I don't think you picked it. I think she picked it. So all these colors.
I picked one of them.
You picked one of them. Okay, between Jordan and Alexis, they have created this color palette for the teacher. So anyway, so I got to work on that, as well as finish socks. You guys know lots and lots of stuff. And I actually owe some people some more jalapeno jelly, because I ran out at the market at work. So
what about banana pudding?
No,
Did you sell that?
I sold banana pudding too. I do make good banana pudding, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So I did very well at the fair, and so that's what took up part of my time last month. But I'm not complaining, because like I said, I feel blessed with everything that I have and everything that I do. So yeah, Jordan, you don't have anything to say? Want to close us out for 2018? I know you.
Pick a name. He needs a name, or she needs a name.
Actually, she probably is going to go into storage, because she's more of a fall owl. She won't be sitting up here. See, acorns.
Oh no.
But yeah, she does need a name. So you guys can give her a name too. But you probably won't see her. I need to find a Christmas one. Yeah, I need to find one for every season.
Yeah, we just need an owl for every season.
Or I can probably find patterns and sew this, because this looks like this was something that was very easy to sew. So you know me and my owl fetish. Yeah. Anything else, Jordan?
Hoot hoot.
You want to say anything else before we wrap it up for 2018? Do you want to thank anybody?
I want to thank everybody.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I just did. Thank you, everybody who supported, subscribed, viewed our videos,
made comments, gave us love, shout outs. Yeah. So we're going to continue to do what we do. Guys, if I could, I would do this full time, because I love it that much. But That's not in the cards right now. So yeah, stay tuned for more tutorials, more content other than knitting. Yeah, I just hope that I can evolve this channel into something that's really that's something I can be even more proud of. So with you guys' support, we appreciate it, and we hope that you have a fabulous Christmas wherever you guys are in the world. And like I said, if you need us, reach out to us, because I will still be reading my emails, etc. And I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So we are getting ready to sign out, right, Jordan? It's been great podcasting with you, buddy. One of these days, you probably won't want to even sit next to me, but that time will come, and then we'll throw you out and we'll put Alexis in. How about that? You don't think you'll ever stop podcasting with me?
Yeah, no.
You like it like that? Even when you're 20-something years old, we'll have to do, and you're in college, we'll have to do it.
I'll be somewhere else by then.
We'll be FaceTiming or something. Say, Jordan, you need to come over. We need to podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. You guys heard that. He said he'll never stop podcasting with me.
I haven't missed one yet.
No, you haven't. Okay, guys, you have a wonderful year and end of the year, and we will see you in 2019. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.